Patch notes! Oh my god, actually, quite a lot of patch notes. All right, Destiny 2 update 4.0.1. Activities, the Wellspring attack fixed an issue that could cause teams to incorrectly wipe on the PD difficulty during the ritual disruption phase of attack if they completed the objective with only a few seconds left on the clock. Added failsafe to all carry objects in the ritual and boss phases so they respawn in a reachable location if they are never picked up for 30 seconds. This should unblock the activity if they somehow spawn or fall out of bounds. All right, so some fixes there for Wellspring. Alter Reflection fixed an issue where Alter Reflection was not appearing, blocking players from completing the evidence board quest. Report Alter Reflect. By the way, we've got that speculation video for Season 17 coming up, and it actually ties into that report right there. Lost Sectors fixed an issue where rare blue Ingrams were dropping from PD Lost Sector chests. Vow the Disciple fixed an issue where players could bring relics out of the exhibition area. Fixed multiple places where players could get out of the environment. Fixed an issue where the resident shard timer would not decrement. Decrement? Okay. Resident shard timer would not decrement. Is that the word, chat? Am I saying that right? PD. I don't know. PD? PD? Is it PED? PED Lost Sector Chess? When I see the acronym PDs, all I can think of is steroids, right? Player elected difficulty. Oh, player elected difficulty. Okay. Fix an issue where the symmetrical energy triumph would trigger inconsistently. Fix an issue where Rourke would sometimes not transition back to his initial phase properly. Fix an issue where players could have one of Rourke's weak spots open prematurely by depositing an emanating force late in the encounter loop. Fix an issue where the caretaker could be permanently stunned before being able to deal damage. Yeah, that was really annoying. It would actually be stunned and faced away from you. Fix an issue where players could spread leeching force and charge it at the same time. Fix an issue where the caretaker's dynamic health threshold UI would not consistently display for all players. All right. Performance enhancing dungeons. Throne World, free roam. Fix an issue where runes could appear before activating deep sight and couldn't be revealed again if players didn't complete the puzzle from the first try. Fix an issue where a material node and the miasma bubble was not appearing. Fix an issue where players could duplicate the resident charge carry object. Fix an issue with available Lucent Executioner not rotating out of the fluorescent canal. Fix an issue with the Qualiture Pursuit auto completing reward step. Gambit. Fix an issue where stacking Primeval Slayer buffs also ramped up super recharge to larger than intended rates. Okay, so we were getting too much super. I didn't notice that. All right. Fix an issue where players could spawn into the maps early by defeating themselves in the ready room. Oh, what? I didn't know you could do that. See, why are we just now finding out these things? These are the kind of bugs, chat, I need you to come to me with, and then we need to try to do it. Fix an issue where players would see an empty box next to the enemy player names when invading. This should now consistently show the enemy player's class icon. Fix an issue where placing the Titan barricade through the allied invasion portal could disable said portal. What? Okay. All right. Well, I mean, that would just be detrimental to your team, right? Yeah. Psyops. Fix an issue where revives did not award points for scoring. Fix an issue where enemies sometimes didn't spawn after entering the Dark Forest area. Trials of Osiris. Fix an issue where adept trial weapons were dropping for wins past 7 on the Passage of Confidence without first requiring a flawless ticket. Dev note, funny enough, this is a byproduct of something we've been working on over the last season to improve adept drop rates post-flawless, as well as help the flawless pool feel more rewarding, which leads us to the next patch notes. Once players have gone flawless in a given week, they now have a chance of earning adept weapon drops on any trials ticket that has earned 7 or more wins while the flawless pool is active, regardless of the loss count. This will reset weekly. All right, so you go flawless once in a given week. You now have a chance of earning adept drops on any trials ticket that has 7 more wins. Guys, that is huge. Bungie obviously took note that more loot is good. So you go flawless for a single week. You got the 7-win card. even if you get a loss on it, you can still get adept loot. Just keep playing. Just keep playing with it. Now it says while the flawless pool is active. Is that from Sunday going forward when a reset on Sunday, or is that for the whole weekend? Okay. So from Sunday, when the flawless pool is active on Sunday. So do your resets, whatever, throughout the weekend, sure. But the moment Sunday hits, don't reset your card. Especially if you've already gone flawless. Have 7 wins and just keep playing. And you will get, adept loot will rain on you. Okay. What this also tells me is that if they're making adept loot this readily available like this, I don't think we're ever going to be able to craft adept weapons. That's what I'm getting from this. Is I don't know if we're ever going to be able. We'll see today in the master mode. So some UI and UX fixes, invites, updated audio and visuals when receiving Fireteam invites. We just saw that just now. Bungie friend requests and clan invites. Fixing issue preventing clan invites from consistently showing a tooltip within the invite management section of the roster. Updated visuals on the roster nameplates to improve legibility, particularly when a player is using a nameplate with a bright background color. Added new privacy settings, provide more control over who may see your cross-save linked identities. The shared platform name setting may be found in the social preferences tab on the roster screen. Fixing issue where player search would not consistently refresh info for a search player if they change various social or investment states mid-inspect. Okay. There's an Eternity fixing issue that was preventing the Dares of Eternity header UI from displaying game mode information during the activity intro cinematic. Fixing issue that was causing icons in the reputation tooltip to appear squished, seals, and triumphs. Okay, so that got fixed through Dares of Eternity. Fixed an issue that prevented seals from sheening when a triumph within them was available to claim. This could lead to situations where a pagination button would show something was ready to claim on another page, but no seals would sheen. So that's the shimmer thing when you change pages. Text chat, virtual keyboard support is now available for console text chat. Updated text chat messages sent by the Destiny services to be more easily distinguished from local chat messages. Fixed an issue that could soft lock console players who attempted to send text chat whispers to other players. Whisper chat has been disabled for console players while the team investigating this issue, but is now re-enabled and available to all platforms. Inventory updated the background color for the number of indicators on inventory item stacks that are full. Okay. Director increased the subtle opacity on tooltips within the director to improve legibility. Seasonal artifact increased the opacity of mods within the artifact screen that are still locked to improve legibility. Miscellaneous updated the sort button UI to be consistent across all screens where it is present. Shifted the sort button upward to fill the space left by the removal of the shaders tab alongside the Witch Queen. Oh my God. We have all this to go over. All right, Sandbox. Weapons. Fixed an issue where the Eyes of Tomorrow rocket launcher was not tracking as intended and would sometimes kill the wielder. What? I have never had that happen to me, but that's actually hilarious. I need to see video footage of this. Fixed an issue that was causing... Would it just hold on, back to Eyes of Tomorrow. Would it just instantly blow up? Would it just instantly blow up right out the gate? Fixed an issue that was causing the empirical evidence sidearm to be less stable than intended. Dude, that was a jumpy ass sidearm. So hopefully that fixed it. This has been updated to be close to field to the breach light sidearm. Ooh. I don't know, man. Breach light, that is a hard sidearm to beat. If it wasn't sunset, we'd still be using it. Okay. Fixed an issue where the explosive personality grenade launcher was displaying the wrong rounds per minute stat in the crafting screen. Fixed an issue where the adaptive munitions perk would no longer increment when the target had a weakened debuff. The damage bonus from the bait and switch perk has now been increased from 20% to 35%. Oh, where's down? Where's my bait and switch linear? Ah, yes. Hold on. Here. Oh, that's not it. Which one is it? Here we go. Bane switch. Deal damage with all equipped weapons within a short time to give this weapon a damage boost. it is now 35%. I don't know if that's necessarily going to be meta, but it's still a substantial buff. Okay, so it's more. All right. Fix an issue where Drifter would always give the stasis containment device from the stasis prototype quest after the quest is complete. Fix an issue where immovable object and tilting at windmills had unclear description. Fix an issue where grounded sword light attacks off an edge can be looped until the player runs out of ammo, letting the player move long distances through the air. Fix an issue where Divinity exotic weapon has 2 kill tracker columns. All right. Weapon crafting. Adjusted enhanced chain reaction and enhanced field prep to provide benefits to more archetypes. Oh. All right. So we're going to see, hopefully, these enhanced versions of these traits to just be better, right? I mean, overall buff should be, at least based on this. We'll have to test it. Added an additional deep side resonant extraction option that focuses only on neutral elements. Added a consumable item that allows viewing of element accounts acquired from the relic conduit. Fix an issue where the Father Sin Wellspring sniper rifle didn't initialize the kill tracker as active on crafting the weapon. Okay. Armor. Made adjustments to the physical melee scaler on Worm God and 1-2 Punch to prevent high damage output. Hopefully, this completely removed the ability for Guardians to delete raid bosses and 4 shotgun blasts and 2 punches, but we'll be watching for the next Mega Melt strategy. Fix an issue where element siphon mods for helmet head armor costs glimmer to apply for each armor element affinity. Okay, so the siphon mods were still costing. I didn't even know that. Fix an issue where the Osmiomancy gloves lost a grenade after dying. Fix an issue where the activator for the exotic hunter perk Voltaic Mirror could become perpetually enabled. Fix an issue where players could continue to block a few seconds after the Arc Strider super deactivated while wearing Raju's harness. Fix an issue. Honestly, I'm gonna be straight, guys. Like I'm not exactly jumping up to use this exotic, so Bungie could have just left that in, right? I know it's not working as intended, but I'm just saying. Fix an issue where the countdown for the resist buff perks were not synced with the duration of the dustfield grenades. Fix an issue where the shield throw void melee was not giving the Fury Conductor buff for ACD feedback Fence exotic. Oh, that actually might be a play now. Fix an issue where the sidearm mods were not dropping. Ability wise, fix an issue where players could cancel Nova Warp's cast sequence and spawn the initial detonation blast without costing super energy. Fix an issue where Devour would sometimes grant less buff time if multiple targets were killed very rapidly. Yep. Added aim assist targeting to enemy Axion bolt secondary projectiles to help players hit bolts that are chasing themselves or allies. Fix an issue where the Echo of Instability fragment was not activated by initial explosions from void spike grenades. Fix an issue where players could remain invisible by timing a sword attack with invisibility activations. Okay. Fix an issue where the Hunter ornament Neiman Strides appear twice in the transmog menu when acquired and equipped. All right, I think the Sandbox changes this. That's all pretty good. I think the big one here is bait and switch getting that big bump. Empirical evidence should be feeling much, much better. And then I'm really curious about the enhanced chain reaction, enhanced field prep to provide benefits to more archetypes. I think what they're trying to say there, I don't know if the perks themselves are going to change, but for certain archetypes, I know like field prep and stuff, it didn't exactly give an overwhelming benefit over base field prep, right? But we'll have to take a look at that. Collections and customization. General fix an issue where multiple vehicles and missing flavor text when viewed from their details menu. Fix an issue where Prime Gaming entitlements didn't unlock the One of Us emblem and collection. Fix an issue where the Ruinous Class shader appeared twice in the appearance customization menu. Fix an issue where the Paragon Vanguard shader appeared twice in the shader customization screen. Fix an issue where the seasonal shotgun Reckless Endangerment couldn't be reacquired from collections after being dismantled. Clans. Fix an issue where players have clan banners going into the Postmaster every time they went to orbits. Okay. Yeah, no, that is a big buff for bait and switch. Platforms and system. PlayStation 4 background compatibility files now download at full speed while Destiny 2 is running. Miscellaneous changes. General, several stability and crash fixes. Fix an issue where seasonal pursuit weapon ornaments were not available on the exotic archive. Vendor, fix an issue where exotic armor purchases from Xur has slightly different stats than advertised. Fix an issue where Raoul destination material purchase options were not rotating with daily resets. Updated Vanguard ritual bounties to gate status effect bounties on matching elemental burn weeks. For example, Void bounties should appear when Void is the featured element on the Vanguard Ops playlist. Okay. Fix an issue where the seasonal challenges for Scorn Strike bosses could be incremented by completing any strike. Fix an issue where the Vostok and Eternity Crucible maps were not being weighted heavily enough for Season 16. Dude, you're not lying, man. I know those maps are back in the game. I get them once a week. There's now a tip leading to the Bungie.net mental health help page. Okay, good stuff. Localization. French, fix an issue where the flow, the metal emblems did not have text strings. Italian, fix an issue where the Vanguard Ops weekly challenge objective tooltips would overlap. Okay. All right, guys, that is your hot fix. That was a sizable hot fix today, man. I was not expecting all of that. I was just expecting just a couple small changes there. The big one is, of course, Trials of Osiris. That one's going to be a huge one, guys. If you just get I know getting flawless is a pain in the ass already, but understand, as the weekend goes on, especially when you get to Sunday, everyone's going to be separated into that flawless pool, right? It should be easier to get flawless after reset on Sunday. And then once you get the 7 wins, don't reset. Once you get the flawless and the 7 wins, continue on that card and you'll get adept loot almost every other game. I think when we were doing it, we were getting it almost every other game. So it seems like they're really rolling out the loot here for Trials. All right, guys, that's your patch notes. We got to go do the raid now. So, yeah.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.